Hello. Welcome all of my brass players, my trumpets and trombones. Wonderful to see you. Let's talk about a few things that we've gone over in the last 2 weeks. We'll start with our air. We talked about how our air is the very first step in making any music that we'd like to make. So let's try and build up strength in our lungs so we can blow nice, wonderful air. Let's start with our first exercise, a nice deep breath in, and then letting that all out. This one's very helpful. Try it a few times before you play just to open up our bodies and let all of that nice air in. Let's try our second exercise, breathing in nice and deep, holding that air for as long as we can, or just a few seconds, and then we let all that air out. Let's try that. These are very helpful for getting our lungs nice and warmed up and ready to play, and also for building strength and power in our air. What that lets us do down the road is when we put our whole instrument together, we can play music with strength and power. That's our goal. So we have our mouthpiece. I have my tuba mouthpiece with me, so it may be a little on the big side, but that's all right. We have this end, it's called the shank. Don't put your mouth on that. With the cup side of our mouthpiece, we're going to put it right over our lips, nice and even, not super low on our lips and not super high on our lips, right in the middle. We're going to take a nice deep breath and then blow our air through the mouthpiece. And we've talked about buzzing in class. Your first few times doing this, you might not get a buzz. That's okay. A few things that can help us get that buzz is making sure our lips are nice and hydrated, taking a nice full breath, and pushing all of our air out into the mouthpiece. Let's try that. Hydrate the lips, full breath in, and push all of that air through our mouthpiece. And here's where we may or may not get a buzz. We'll work on that in class, work on it at home, and it'll start to get easier and easier to achieve that buzz. If you would like something else to practice on the side, when you don't have your mouthpiece with you, taking a nice deep breath and trying to buzz our lips just all by themselves can be very nice for building strength and flexibility in our lips so that they can move when we need them to. It's very, very handy, very fun. The next exercise we'll talk about is starting our buzz and just listening to see what sound comes out. To me, that sounded like da, da. Practice listening to the sounds of your mouthpiece, and then try to give yourself a sound, da. Try to make that sound on your mouthpiece. For notes that are higher, or sounds that are higher, we'll have to blow our air faster. For sounds that are lower, we'll have to blow our air slower. And as that air gets faster, our sound goes up. Our last exercise is called a siren. We're going to start with very slow air in our mouthpiece, then we're going to speed it up as fast as we can, nice and slowly. Then we're going to start with very fast air, and then we'll slow that air down. And once we get comfortable with that, we can start to put that together. We can start slow, go fast, and then go slow again. we start to get a siren. Very interesting stuff. Please take some time before you put your whole instrument together. Work on just your mouthpiece for maybe 5 minutes, and work on just your air for 1 minute or 2 minutes. And then you will be very prepared to play your full instrument. Thank you so much. I will see our trumpets and trombones on Thursday. Have a wonderful evening.